Hello everyone and welcome back to our Grand Arena Championship. This is round 2 of week 2 against vBeto. Last week we went against Reflex 999. Like I said, he only attacked our Geo team, did not come back and attack anything else. But I think he saw our score of 2133 and decided not to even try. vBeto does have a Galactic Legend Ray, but it was only Gear 11 at lock with all Zetas. I don't think it's going to be much trouble for us to take out. As you can see, he put his Ray in the bottom right zone. In my top zone, I put my gas team, my CLS, and my Hux First Order. In my bottom zone, I put my Geos and Separatist droids. I'll leave the back to be opened by him, so he can figure it out himself. On his top row, he has Bosk Bounty Hunters. His Bosk is decently high speed with low tenacity, so it's usually a good one to take resistance against. You got Night Sisters with Fist Nest, and it is a tenacity build with not too high of speed. And he's got Geos. At the bottom, he's got his Gear 11 Ray with the Hero Bros, Haldo, and Veteran Smuggler Hun, and he's got a First Order team. His Finn is modded for a decently high speed of 288, and his Poe is modded for more offense and damage. We're going to go against this first. Since it's only a Gear 11, we're only going to take Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, Captain Phasma, and First Order Officer. We shouldn't need more than that to take out this. Only thing that you got to worry about for this is her sudden whirlwinds. We're going to go after Finn first. And sadly we put him to the damage immunity, so she was able to take out our First Order Officer right away there. Got Finn out of there already. And there goes our Captain Phasma. They were pretty much there just to take a beating from the get-go. There goes Poe. Right here we can kill Veteran Chewbacca. So he doesn't get any extra turns if we killed Haldo first. And I don't even think we're gonna have to use our ultimate here. I think we're gonna be perfectly fine without it. If anything, I'll save up my ultimate till we have 2 charges so it lasts a little bit longer. But I think she's going to be dead before we get to that point. Yeah, she's definitely dead before we get to that point. 55 on that. It's this First Order team next, so we can see what's in the back row. Since his Bosk is high speed, I think I'm going to use my resistance against this. Since my resistance isn't that geared up, really. One relic I have is on Veteran Han Solo. But you don't need a high gear on your resistance to take out these teams unless it's a lot of relics on the other side. So we're going to keep unmasked Kylo Ren on lockdown. We're going to go after First Order Officer first. Get some ability blocks out there, and that's great. We got all 5. We're going to keep hiding on BB-8, because every time he gets attacked, he attacks back, and he calls another random resistance ally to attack. So we're going to keep that unmasked on lockdown. We're going to kill everybody else first. We'll try and stun OG Kylo, which we got it off. Lucky that we had the tenacity down there. Start going after Phasma here. If there is an ability block and you're using Han Solo, if you attack that person with that AoE, you can stun them. Hide on BB-8 again. I don't think this team's even going to get another chance to go. Start taking out OG Kylo. Almost done here. Looks like it's going to be an easy 60 banner win. Wait till we can get that healing immunity down. Here it goes. And he's out. Easy 60 points. That's why Resistance is great against Bosk Bounty Hunters and First Order. So on the back he has Ewoks and a Rebel team under Admiral Akbar. Ewok team does not have Logray in it, so we don't have to worry about days. The only thing I'm worried about taking my nest in is this Wicket is gear 12, so it can do a decent amount of damage. Let's check on what teams we have up top. I still have a lot to work with, but I think I'm just going to use my nest, and to keep myself safe, I'm going to put in Hermit Yoda. So, checking my health and protection real quick to see if I'm worried about Wicket, which I don't think I am. Just use the nest and Hermit Yoda, and Hermit Yoda can kill us, keep us healed up the whole time. Let's put Master's Training on nest right off the bat. We're going to start targeting the Elder, so we can't get any revives. Get some dazes out there. These battles usually take a little bit, but Nest is usually not at any chance of dying here, unless it's a big hit from Wicket or Scout right when you lose your protection up. But I don't think I really have anything to worry about here. So we're just gonna let this battle keep going, keep targeting Elder, so we don't have to worry about the revives later. Nest is a great character to level up and gear just for this. A lot of people put Ewoks down. You can easily use a Nest to solo this team if you have it modded correctly. You want a high health so you get your protection up off your health, and then a high tenacity for when Logray is in here, you don't get any dazes on you. Most of the time you can just put this battle on auto, and as long as you keep targeting Elder and get her out of there fast, you don't have to worry about the rest of the team. Almost done. There goes Scout. There goes Paplu. By Wicket. And Chief Chirpa now. 61 banners. Great score there. I think we're going to leave this Rebel team for last, since it's pretty weak. And we're going to have some fun, because I think I have a lot left over to work with. I still have my First Order with Watt. I still have Sith Empire, Emperor Palpatine with Vader, Jedi Knight Revan, Padme. I still got a lot to tack with. Night Sisters. So, Geos, we're just going to go with our Sith Empire. And we're going to leave Malak out. We don't need him to take down Geos. Get the AoE shock out there. Mortar's gonna take out that brute, get some fear going with some debuffs. And it all cascades downhill from there. 60 banners, another undersized win. Night Sisters, we're gonna take in our Jedi Knight Revan. If I can select it. And we're only going to take in 4 people here. Do another undersized battle. I usually put Hermit Yoda in this team, but of course I used him with Nest. I do have other Jedi I can put in, but I don't see the need of it here. We're going to take out Talzin first because she usually has the lowest health pool. So you can kill her twice right off the bat. And then you can go after Daka. Then back after Talzin. Then after Asajj. And then we'll leave Nest for last. I don't know if you know the mechanics on Jedi Knight Revan, but every time you do a basic attack, you can lower the health pool of your opponent. So if we start targeting Nest at the end, sooner or later, even with that high tenacity, we're going to lower the health pool, and sooner or later we're going to get to that point where she comes out of that protection up, and we're going to get a big hit from Yoda. This team's doing a lot more damage to my Jedi than I thought they were going to do. We're going to stun Nest. Get rid of Zombie. I'm going to pass it to Joey so he can give somebody an extra turn to get some protection back. Call Yoda with Revan to get some more protection. But we're not going to be able to get anything back up. So we're going to end that battle with a 58. Against the Bosk Bounty Hunters, we're going to go in with an undersized Galactic Republic. We're going to take the main team, Padme, Anakin, Ahsoka, and Kenobi. I don't see the need for Shakti against Bounty Hunters. Roundhouse kick straight to Boss face. And then we're going to start going after Boba Fett. Get him out of here with this mass assist. And then we're going to go after IG-88. Nobody on this team is really a threat to us. So it doesn't really matter who we attack at what time. I'm going to go after Greedo now. It's not very often a Bosk team can take out a Padme team. I would think it would have to be an under-geared Padme team against an over-geared Bosk team, which this is the other way around. So I'm not worried about this battle at all. So we got another 58 on that one. See what ships he has for us. We got a Rebel fleet and we got Chimera. It looks like he put a couple weaker defensive teams for us on ships. Against these rebels, we're just going to take Malak. I really don't think they have any way of taking out the Malak. They don't really have any stuns on their team. They do have some ability blocks, and they have an annoying stealth by Leia there, but Leia's going to be the last one to die, no problem. And they do not have the DPS to take out the Malak. So we're just going to put this on auto and let Malak have his fun and play with his food, because there's nothing they can do against him. Once he ramps up to 3 stacks of Dark Infusion, he can pretty much start one-shotting. You don't have to use your Malik in your Sith Empire team. He is great for soloing a lot of teams. They put down an old Republic team. Malik can solo that. Just Rebels, he can solo those. Another person who Rebel teams is Wampa. If you have him geared up, he can take out like Phoenix teams and just regular Rebel teams. So we got 64 there. Ships. Against his Rebels, I'm going to take my Galactic Republic. I do Houndstooth, Fives, and Anakin as my starting. I do Ahsoka, Plo Koon, and Rex's ship as my reinforcements. Rebel ships can do a lot of damage, but most of the time they're going to go straight after Anakin. And Anakin starts with that unending loyalty there, so he gets a free death on the first time he dies, which they didn't even get to that. Get an AoE out there. Do a mass attack. I almost took out Biggs there. We're going to take out both Biggs and Wedge here. And I'm looking at my protection and health on everybody, and if I bring in Plo Koon, he's not going to do enough. So we're going to bring in Ahsoka, and we're just going to get this battle over with. Against Chimera, we're going to take in our Separatist fleet. I'm going to take in Sunfac, Hyena Bomber, Vulture Droid, and I think the only reinforcement we're going to bring is Spy. I don't think we're going to need any more than that. We're going to immediately target the TIE Silencer. That's the damage dealer. If you call the Hyena Bomber every time he attacks with basic, he cleanses any other Separatist people in his team. He cleanses one enemy. We don't need to call Spy, so we're not going to do it. And we're going to end it right here. 65 banners there. So our final score is 21-27. It's a really good score for this. Almost as good as my last round of 21-33. So it looks like he's most likely got to get an average of like 58 on the ground battles and probably like 62 on the ships to even have a chance. He still hasn't attacked, so I will update you guys later in the comments on the final score. Thank you for joining me.